In all the shuffle of Pokemon Day, you might have forgotten that a brand new animated short was posted, especially because they only put it up on the Japanese YouTube channel and haven't said a word on their English socials. Anyway, this one was pretty cool and even had a trailer beyond the official announcement back then to hype it up. Titled Dragonite and the Mail Carrier, more or less, it was produced by Comics Wave Films, which have an impressive track record you no doubt have heard about. So let's go ahead and give it a watch and see what lies in store. It starts off with a very nostalgic feel, mostly because the little intro sequence is done in 4:3 aspect ratio. We meet a young girl who, while waiting for a mail delivery, meets the postman Dragonite, with whom she's absolutely captivated, and I don't blame her. Now, some years later, we catch up at a post office seemingly centered in Paldea. We get a better look at the region later on, but I love the bright and positive busyness brought together with the music. Everybody's so happy and all the Pokemon are working together with the humans in such cute and clever ways. Truly only a post office that could exist in the magical world of Pokemon and not in real life. And now we catch up with the kid from before, a girl named Hana and her Fuecoco, who've gotten a job sorting the mail behind the scenes. She still admires Dragonite and wants to become a top courier like it. Kind of your typical young protagonist who dreams of doing something great but right now has to do a seemingly menial task, which the postmaster tells her is very important. The adventure kicks off as they find a letter with no address, meaning that they can't properly deliver it, so Hana takes it upon herself to find the person who sent it and get the letter where it needs to go. A nice little way of giving her something to do that will eventually prove herself, even though she only meant it as a means of getting away from her desk. And yeah, if I didn't already gush about the animation, the colors, the character designs, the music, it all just gives me such a cozy and adventurous feeling. Even in just the beginning, it promises a much grander scale. Exactly what I would expect from the studio. So Hana heads down to Porto Marinada in hopes of finding the sender, at which point we get a montage of various trainers around the city and a cute little showcase of the Pokemon and locations around there, which I appreciated having played the game and knowing exactly where each and every scene took place. A little discouraged at not making any progress, she falls asleep and dreams of a flashback to her time as a child. And again, the aspect ratio changes to show that, but the way they transition into it was actually genius. She's woken up by a young boy named Rio and his Yamper, who turn out to be the ones trying to send the letter. A cute little moment as a mom also helps us learn that he just wanted to send a birthday letter to his dad, currently away in the Kanto region for work. A cool way of connecting the world, and I totally see how it fit as a celebration for Pokemon Day, because you start off in Paldea and go back to Kanto. The letter will take 1 week to arrive at its destination, but that isn't good enough, because the dad's birthday is today. Honestly, you should have thought of that earlier, kid. While Hana thinks there isn't much she can do being only a sorter, Dragonite shows up in the nick of time to not only catch the letter as it flies away, but give the girl a ride all the way to the Kanto region to deliver it in person. But I love too that Dragonite doesn't just deliver it on its own, it was the one to encourage them to climb aboard. And dang, it flies fast. We kind of already knew that, but actually seeing it in practice is crazy. They get the ride of their lives, flying underneath Kyogre and just soaring across various Pokemon regions like Galar and Kalos, sort of confirming that the European-based regions are close to each other. Once again, absolutely gorgeous animation now set to music, kind of making it like a music video in a sense, while being the perfect thing to release on Pokemon Day. There's even a shiny Zeb Striker among the herd when they pass over them. We catch up with the father, who is some kind of researcher. Even though he looks all sad about being away from his family, it's kinda nice that his coworkers planned a surprise party for him. And what a surprise it is with Dragonite crashing in with the two kids. And I love how rather than just handing him the letter, Rio is actually able to recite it, because he's there in person. Meanwhile, Hana has a flashback to that very important letter that was delivered to her by Dragonite. Turns out it was something similar. A letter from her grandparents wishing her a happy birthday along with a gift, which shows the importance of letters and how they can connect people, honestly giving Hana a bit more appreciation to continue working where she is. It's really cool how at the end we get a time skip with Hana all grown up, now a courier herself in Paldea. And we also get Crocolore, let's go! There's also a little shot of Rio on his way to Uva Academy. A great idea because we really don't see flash forwards like this a lot in Pokemon. And that is it for this animated short as she inspires the next generation. Definitely around the same level of length and impact we've been seeing with Poketoon, which by the way this isn't a Poketoon, it's completely separate. But the point is I really like the animated shorts we've been getting as of late. Again, this one is quite a step above in terms of animation, and while it would be cool if it were even longer, I think that the subject matter was perfect for a 13-minute special. That's really what makes these shine. They're able to pack so much in a short amount of time and efficiently tell a little story that they set out to. But that was Dragonite and the Courier, more or less. Again, there's no English title as of yet. So let me know what you think if you've watched it and if you'd like to see more of it in the future. Anyway, I should get a move on and make sure my loved ones know how much I appreciate them. Thank you to every channel member for your continued support, including the Great Gators, Young Ant, Sir Denchik, Trimland, Banjo Yay, Star, Indecisive Idiot, Hydro, Al Rome, Slimy Chris, Nothing Normal, Dylan's Potatoes, Fred, SB Jump, Micah, Gavin Eric, Alex with Shiny Hunts, DeAndre, GigaWiiU64, Justin Dows, Queued Up, Izzian, Tyler Hopper, Lockadox, KoiKoi13, Cemetery Hill, Cosmo Zero, Cheez-It62, GatorKid509, TF, Mathiclog947, Tajirai, Justin R, Phantom, and Quago. If you would like to support, see your name here, get access to emotes for comments, live streams, sometimes early videos, and our podcast I'm getting caught up on, you can become a channel member today. You can also follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky as well for more memes. Anyway, this is GatorX, and I'll catch you all later.
If you're a Devin kid, you got Catch-A-Ball, Narrator, Hunter, Squirtle, Chansey, Master, Execute,
Catch Pokemon today on Kids WB right after Batman Beyond.
Rhino!